Alright guys, first of all, sorry I haven't posted anything in a long time. I am gonna try to be a little bit more consistent, but just so that we catch up with what's going on here. I already did an LS, well, I done a couple LS swaps, man, but I did another 66 not long ago, and this guy brought his because his friends came out pretty nice and he liked it, so he brought his for me to do it. So on this one we're doing everything. We're doing wiring, Dakota digital cluster, CAN bus, shifter, transmission. We did a 4L80 with the shift kit, and this is just a 5.3 with stage 2 CAN BPR, springs, retainers, LS7 lifters, and a beautiful Holley intake manifold and 102 millimeter throttle body. This is gonna be equipped with the Holley Terminator X Max, and we're gonna do we're ready to do the conversion to rack and pinion, and you just gotta finish my steering shaft here, which is no big deal. Right now we are painting the components. That's gonna be the harmonic balancer, and we're also waiting for some brackets so that we can relocate the alternator, because it's not gonna work with factory brackets because it's gonna hit in the intake. However, I am also working on electric fans. I am gonna wire and do everything and tune it and everything myself. This is the fan setup. This is a cold case, radiator, and 2 fans with shroud. Today I'm gonna be assembling the shrouds and fan and radiator so that I can install it in the unit. Unfortunately, I don't have much going on YouTube. As the channel grows, I am gonna try to post more consistently, and hopefully I'll come to the point to where I'm at like 10,000 followers or something like that. I'll probably do a full build and full detail on an LS Swap platform that I get, which is gonna be soon. Hopefully if I get to the 10,000, I'll spend a lot more time editing a video for you guys. I have another customer coming. This is gonna be for a 67 Chevy Camaro. This is a Corvette engine, and it's got a couple things done to it, but we're gonna take it apart and put a stage 2 cam, guys. This customer wants to go with the manual transmission, which is here. We just gotta clean it up and freshen up everything for him. This one is also gonna be Dakota digital with Holley Terminator X Max, and we are gonna be doing everything in house as well. However, I am limited with time, and I am pretty hectic here at the shop. That's why I'm only posting short videos and not very detailed. I would need a whole editing crew and stuff to do like full LS Swap videos with detail, but that would come later as I gain followers on the channel. But back to this GTO, man. This is a 66, and this is what we got going on. So the goal for today is gonna be to finish the radiator, fan shrouds, and to finish wiring the tail lights. Our battery starter, everything is hooked up already. Our battery is gonna be set there in the back. We already have the bracket and wiring and everything set up to it. Over here is almost done. I haven't buttoned up the wiring because I'm waiting for the shifter so that I can hook up my neutral safety. But other than that, everything's on point already, guys. Alright, so anyway, sorry about that. I had a wire disconnected up there. That's why it wasn't working. But so the wire that was disconnected is the one that's gonna get married to the charging system on the alternator. But everything's on point. Look at that. I just gotta wait for the shifter, like I was saying, so that I can hook up the neutral safety and make sure that I have the powers. These are radio, and then make sure I have the power wires so that I can trigger that vintage air. This is gonna have a AC and heater, and it's also gonna have a radio. This looks old school, but it's actually Bluetooth, so this is pretty neat. Other than that, that's the update and what's going on. Again, my apologies, guys, for not posting anything. I know it's only a few of us, but I'm hoping to grow the channel here and be able to give you guys more detail on how to do one of these jobs and stuff like that. I know I'm not the best, and there's a lot of it for me to learn, but whatever I know, I am gonna be more than happy to share here with you guys at the channel. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, so the shroud comes with this bolt kit, so that you're able to decide how to fasten up the shroud to the radiator. We're gonna be using this ones to drill in the holes that it already comes with, and it also comes with the bolts so that you can pin down the fan to the shroud. Every fan comes with their little hardware box right here, guys. It's a little difficult to do with one hand, but I'll figure it out here. See, it's got 4. So what I'm gonna do is it's gonna go like this, like so. All my wiring goes through the bottom because I want the wiring in the bottom so it doesn't show anything. And you put the little tabs on these little ears right here, and they line up perfectly, like so. See? 4 of them. This one goes here. This one goes here. And then you have the bolts. See, this one I already lined up. It's a pretty neat setup if you ask me. There's a bunch of other companies that offer different setups. Why did I pick cold case? Because it was available and it was a little bit more cost efficient for the customer, and because the GTO I did, it had a same setup and it doesn't have any issue whatsoever, so I'm happy with the system. However, if you like something else, by all means go get whatever you decide to get. If it works, it works. You know, it don't matter how you make it work. And to tighten it up, guys, I like using a just 1/4 inch socket and ratchet. I like doing it by hand so that I can feel when the bolt pinches, and that's it, guys. So that's that. So this is all I use, man, and I just like tying it up until you normally feel it pinch, and once it pinches, I just give it like a little bit more, man. It doesn't need major torque. This is not gonna have much stress or anything, so I'm not too concerned about putting a lot of torque. And I don't like using impacts because it's so plastic stuff. So you use an impact, you have no, like, you don't know how much is torquing down. So I normally use hand tools, man. Call me old school, that's fine. I am old school. That's all it needs, man. So anyways, that's it. Alright, so we got the radiator in position. This is the inside where the engine goes, and this is the shrouds, man. So this, let me see if I can do it with one hand. This normally sit in the inside right here, like so. So that's what the unit looks like, guys. And we're gonna be using these bolts right here. There's a gap between here and the first vane right there, so the bolt barely clears, man. So we just gotta drill it and be very careful with this. So yep.